Hello my people, how are we doing today? I have come again on your screens, but today I'm going to be doing a very wonderful tutorial that will help a lot of us, especially for those who do a lot of screen recording and live streaming. So today I'm going to be doing tutorial on OBS. Yes, I'm going to be doing tutorial on OBS. OBS is an encoder, is a third-party software for YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, all other live streaming platforms. And OBS simply means Open Broadcaster Software. So we're going to be demonstrating how you can download this OBS and set it up for your screen recording and for your live streaming. I use it a lot for my screen recording. Most of the screen recordings you see me do, most of them are from OBS. I use OBS in recording them, and sometimes I use other third-party apps. But today we are actually going to explore, we're going to download and explore OBS as a screen recorder. Yes, people say it's very complicated. I mean, they can't use it, but I'm going to tell you right now that it is not that complicated. It's something you can actually download and set it up. There are two ways to actually download OBS. You can do that through YouTube Studio, and you can also do it through their website, which is obsproject.com, and you can do it through YouTube Studio, where they suggested some of the live streaming encoder apps or third-party apps you could actually use to do your live streaming. One thing that is good about OBS is that it has lots of features that you can just use interchangeably. Make sure you subscribe if you have not done so. Also like, and if you have not been sharing my videos, why not start with this one? We rise by raising others. And if you want to support my channel, I have my Patreon account link in my About page. Thank you so much so far. If you have not subscribed, consider to subscribe. If you are my all-time subscriber, I thank you so much. God bless you real good. Let's share the screen. Right now, I'm going to go to my browser to download the OBS. We're going to be downloading it from obsproject.com. And you can as well download it from YouTube. You go to your live stream, and then you go to the apps. I mean, the software, the encoder software is YouTube suggested for you. You can download it from there. But right now, I'm downloading it from my browser here. So we're going for OBS. Project.com. So this is exactly what you will get. You have for Windows, you have for Mac OS, you have for all other systems. So we're going for Windows, and it's compatible with Windows 8, 8.1, and Windows 10. So this is the interface we are getting, and then it says OBS full installer and all that. So I have to say save file. So it has started downloading. We can click here to know the progress of our download. So our download is complete. We have to go, we minimize this, we're going to downloads to check it out. So we are going to our downloads, looking out for OBS. I had it before, so this is the second downloading just for the demonstration of this tutorial. So now we have it. This is the new one, so we're going to click on it. So we have to put this down also. So recommended to do this, do this, do this. You click next. Now the terms and condition, the terms of installation and usage, you have to click I agree. Now, where do you want OBS? Wherever you want it, you have to put it there. If you want it in another folder, you browse wherever you want it to go to, and you put it there. But I'm fine with where it is, so I'll click on next. Now, if you want to install, the next thing you install. So we have to click on finish. Now we have our OBS installed. So we want to open it. So usually this is what we have. Once you open the OBS, this is what we have. You have a blank space, and then you have all the keys and icons we're going to be working with. Now this is the scene area. This is where you create new scenes and then edit it, remove it, add in scene, and already you have a scene here, which is the black background. Now you have the sources. The sources could be image, it could be your monitor, I mean your screen. This is the audio mixer. This is for scene transition. If you want to transit from one scene to the other, this is where you put it in the type of transition, whether it's fade in and fade out and all that, and then the type of the duration of each scene. Now you have your controls where you have start streaming, start recording, studio mode, settings, and exit. So right now we'll go back to the scene. We already have a scene here, which is the black background, but we're going to be adding something to it. So we're going to be saying add source. Now, when you click on that plus sign, which is the add source, you have audio input capture. It's a browser. For instance, you're streaming, you want to stream on Twitch or you want to stream on YouTube, you have to get your browser and put it there, and you will start streaming. That is one way to stream on Twitch. And on YouTube, I will make a video on how to stream on YouTube. And then you have color source in case you just, for instance, let me click on this and you will see what I'm talking about. So that is it. It will tell you to name your browser, and we can just leave it at browser 1, and then you will say okay. So now this is the interface. You're supposed to copy whatever URL wherever, if you're streaming on Twitch, you'll copy the URL and put it here. Once you put it here, you will get your dimension, the width, the height, whichever way you want. Then you will click OK, and then you see we have added a source, which is the browser source. But because I am not streaming, or I don't have any distance for this particular time, so I'm just going to leave it like that. And if you want to remove it, it's as simple as ABC. You just click on it, highlight it, and then you go to the minus sign, and then you remove it. The dialog box will come. Do you want to remove browser? You say yes, and that is it. It will just go. It's as simple as that. Now we want to check up another source. Now for color source, you could just click on it, and we name it color source 1, and then we now say okay. So here is going to give you different colors, and then you have to do your color selection. You have your color there, whichever color you want it to be, you just select. I will want to go with this. So once you select your color, you can customize it whichever way you want it. You can add, a mixture of colors and get what you want, and then you say okay. And this will become your background. And then that is it for your color source, and then you click OK. So now you have a color in your background. You can add, we are going to set this so that it fits to your screen. So this is the color, and if you don't like it, you want to remove it, just click on it and then go to minus, and then you remove it. It will ask you want to remove it, just click yes, and that goes. Then we click again to explore more of the sources. Then we'll go to display capture. Display is your screen. We're going to be getting your screen. You call it display capture 2, and you click OK. So this is my screen. This is what is on my screen. You have the OBS on my screen. So that is exactly what is on my screen, and we'll say okay. And this is best for you if you're doing a screen recording just the way I'm doing right now. You can use this to grab your screen. If it's a video you want to grab, you just click on it and you grab it. If it's a picture, you grab it. If it's URL, if it's whatever it is, we're not going to remove it. So we'll create another scene by adding another scene. So it will say please enter the scene name. So we're just leaving it as scene 2, and we'll click OK. So another plain background comes up. Now we want to add source to this particular scene we have created, and we're going to If you're doing a game, you can do your game capture with your gaming apps. You can just do your game capture. I'm not doing any gaming, so we'll just go to image. So right now I'm going to name this image Evangel. That is my name. I hope I get it correctly. So that is it. We'll say OK, and it will take me to another interface where I'm supposed to browse for the image, to grab an image we are going to be placing there. So yeah, this is my PC. These are my documents. So I will go to pictures to see if I could see something, go to grab. So I'm scrolling just down to see. Good. So I got this picture and I'm going to open it. That is what we have there. So this is our image. It's going to just be there, and we'll say OK. Then you can just drag it. You click on it and drag it to wherever you want it to get to. You just click and take it to wherever you want it to be. So that is what we have image. We have image Evangel for scene 2. Now, if I go to scene 1, you will see I have my display capture 2 for scene 1. If I'm doing recording, this is exactly where I will leave my source, because I want to record my screen. But if I am doing streaming and is a silent stream, I don't want to show my face, I only want to show my picture, so I will leave it as image Evangel, because that is what we show. Now we'll also go for another source, but we're still going to leave it on scene 2. Going to another source. This time it is media source. We'll click on the media source. We still leave it a media source. We're not going to rename it. And then it will ask you for a local file. Maybe you have a video you want to just be playing in the background. You can just bring it up and put it there. Let's check this. I don't know what is inside that. Then you just do all your settings, loop, restart, play, whatever. You just do all your settings there and you click OK. So that is what you're going to see if you're live streaming with this. That's just a quick one. Now, if you want another source, now you want video capture device. We're still going to leave it at that. This is for, you could see it's capturing my face. So this is my Toshiba web camera. So if you want this, you can just say OK. And what you will see is my image. So that is what you will have there. So if you don't really want to use all of these things, you will just lock them by just clicking on the eye, lock every other one by just clicking on the eye and leaving the particular one you want. Like right now, what I want is this image here. So that is how you set up your source. If you want to use it to stream, you will go for a video capture device. If you just want to do a silent stream, you're just going to use your image or your slide show or your media source. That is exactly what you're going to do. But for the sake of recording, we are going to the first scene, which is this display capture 2, and this is for screen grabbing or screen recording. We'll just go to settings. So here are settings. The first thing you have is general setting. I usually tell people just take your time to go through them when you're setting up your OBS. So we have English. English is the language I want to use. Then the theme, you have dark as default. I just leave it at that. All these other ones, I don't even look at them as such. Now for outputs, you know, I will leave it at show confirmation dialog when starting streams, show confirmation dialog when stopping streams, show confirmation dialog when stopping record. The next one is stream. I'm going to make a video about how you go about your stream, so look out for that video. Then for the output, we're going to also look at the output mode. I just put it as simple because I'm not doing so much with the output. Now for the video bitrate, I keep it at 2500. For the encoder software, I keep it at times 264. For audio bitrate, 160 is okay for me. Is okay for me. Then for recording, where do you want your videos to go to? If you're doing a screen recording or you're recording a stream, where do you want your videos to go to? I love where my videos are right now. That's where they will definitely go. Now, recording format MKV is okay. A lot of people will go for MP4. People will go for MP4. People will go for audio. I usually leave it at 41, and channels I leave it as stereo. Then desktop audio is at default. Desktop audio 2, I don't have audio 2. Then mic auxiliary audio is on default, and every other thing I disabled. I just leave it everything here at default. Now for the decay rate, fast or very fast is okay. If depends on what you're using it to do. Then what's the next thing is video. Now for the video, you have to be kind of careful with the way you set up your video, because a lot of people want to set up their video very high resolutions. For instance, the base or canvas resolution, it should be something close to your system capacity. When you're setting up your video, make sure it's something close to your system capacity, because if it's not close to your system capacity, if you're using it to stream, your system performance will be very much reduced. So make sure you keep it at your system's specifications or capacity. Now for the frame rate per second, I leave it at common frame rate per second value. For frame rate per second, I just leave it at 30. But a lot of devices now come with 60 frame rates per second, and some people will even leave it at 24 or 25. That is when you have a cinematic view. So what we will do is apply, and you say okay. Right now we are set. We'll just go for start recording. Once you click on start recording, definitely it's going to get this screen. And when you're done, you just click on stop recording. And then it will ask you, are you sure you want to stop recording? You go ahead and say yes. So it stops. So that is basically what the OBS is all about. I have made a video about streaming with OBS. Please make sure you check it out and watch it as well. It will complement this. This is just to download it and set it up for your recording, and then you go ahead to use it to stream in the second video. Thank you so much. I am grateful you're here watching me. Thank you so much, and God bless you. And do not forget to subscribe and watch these videos as well.